Welcome back to Rip and Pine. We're not on the trails this time. We're actually doing something a little bit different. Our project today is this bike right here. It's a 2001 CR250 and it needs a new motor. It's one of my favorite bikes. I had one as a kid and I really loved it. I got to get all these components off of here. After that, we're going to get it packaged, shipped out, and hopefully get a quick turnaround on this thing so I can get it back in and on the trail. It needs a couple things fixed on the motor that I can't do. A couple weld repairs and a few other things that I'll show you. And right now, I don't have all the tools or the time to get it done. All right, so sit back and relax while I take this whole thing out. By the way, this is my first time ever taking a motor out, so wish me luck. Hey, first thing coming off the bike. There's about, half, it's hard to tell. 2 gallon. There's stuff in here. I don't even know what's in here. This came with the house. There we go. Okay. Hey, look at that. Let this drain and get on to the next step. Here it is. Now it's time to drain the oil. That's supposed to be brand new. When I got the exhaust off, I'll have to show you the amount of washers was absurd. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 washers that were holding that exhaust on. Yeah, subframe's off. Now we are gonna take off the fat pipe. I got my old man pad for my knees. Yeah, 1 fat pipe removed. Maybe it's just me as a kid, nostalgia or whatever you want to call it. 2-stroke pipes, super cool. Ah, see, now it looks boring. Could be a 4-stroke, you know? Can't have that. Why am I taking this out? I just bought this. I've never even ridden it on the trail yet. I've just taken it out for a test drive. Why take it out? I'll show you a picture. I'll probably put that in there right now. Long story short, I bought the bike pretty impulsively because this was my favorite bike as a kid. And it was clean. It was this clean. I have not cleaned this bike. I've not done anything to this bike minus change the oil and clean the air filter, which wasn't even necessary, but I was too excited. We had our first ride coming up. I was just doing a check, just looking over the whole thing in more detail, and I saw a little piece of mud. And so I was like, oh, cool, let me wipe that off. And when I wiped it off, it exposed this crack, the crack in the picture. And then my heart sank. And I realized that there's a crack, not only in the motor, but splitting between both cases. So both cases had a crack. I didn't know what to do. Here's what I did, ready? I found the crack and then I bought another dirt bike. So I could go on this first ride, which is that 450 that's right behind you. I'm not at the capabilities yet to completely tear apart a motor and do the necessary weld repair to put it back together. With that all being said, I am very grateful to have a connection in the family that can help out. And I'm very excited to get this motor out because of that. I really want this to be my trail bike. There we go. Get this carb out. Oh yeah. Some of you are like, probably gonna ask me, is it worth it? Into a 250, a race bike? Honestly, I don't know. This rebuild's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, there's the throttle. It's time to drain the radiator fluid. Oh my God. Can you tell it's my first time? Next step is to remove the clutch. Look at that, there's oil. There it is. That is why we are bringing this in. There shouldn't be anything in there. I had an idea. I kind of already tested it, but I wanted to do this and show you a little innovation. Goes a long way. Flip. Got it. Now it's time for the rear shock. Nice. Packing the first motor mount. Yeah. Get this brake off. Now, our next motor mount. The time has come. I had to mess with the electrical. I didn't show that, mostly because I just wanted to power through it, but essentially I had to take the front plate off, disconnect the electrical, unplug the spark plug. I got everything hopefully out of the way, and let's, oh yeah, you are ready. We got it. She's out. That's it. Motorless. Wow. We did it. Motorless. Right there. Now, got to get this thing packaged up, sent all the way out there to go get worked on. Get this bike cleaned up a little bit. There's a couple small things that I need to do. Overall, the condition was really clean, but there's still a little bit more we can do. I took the gas tank off and took all the plastics off. That way I can get it all looking clean and looking nice. But wow, that's a big relief. It's the next morning. came back out here to get a few more things taken care of before we get this motor packaged up and sent off. I'm going to take off the spark plug, probably clean it up just a little bit, and then start getting into packaging this thing. That way it's safe in transit. Yeah, let's get into it. But first, we need a little bit of energy. Power of the grape. But bam, there she is. That's the reason. I'll put a picture right here of what it looked like before, but there's a crack right there that goes between both cases. That guy right there is where I was seeing oil come out once I put the JB Weld cover, which I still am not convinced was a great idea. Once I put that on there and I started the motor, that's where the oil started coming out. Well, I am very excited because it's packing day. That's right, packing day is finally here. Behind me, I got my cooler, and I've already test fitted to make sure the motor fits. Oof. Motor's in. I have some packing foam that I'm going to use, just some gym mat. I think I can wrap it around the motor and secure it so that way it doesn't roll around in here. We're going to get this thing loaded up and ready to get shipped out. Here's my plan. Here is the motor. I've got the cooler here with some foam around, foam on the bottom. I'm going to slide the motor inside, and the idea is to pack the sides for protection and then put another layer on top. I'm going to drill a couple holes here and here so that way when I shut the cooler I can zip tie it shut, and I think that'll be it. Yeah, that'll do. That'll zip tie. Heck yeah. All right, let's get some holes drilled through here and keep on going. We just got done taking the motor out of this bike. We got it packaged up. We're ready to get it shipped out. After that, we need to wait for it to come back, obviously, before I can put it back in. So in the meantime, we got a couple rides planned. The 450 needs some maintenance. Coming up on the 150 needing some maintenance too soon, but I think I can squeeze a few more rides out of it before then. So we'll fill the gap with that. And when this motor comes back, it's go time. I'm gonna do a couple prep things for this bike, the CR250, so I can get it ready to go. But once that motor gets back, I want to jump right into it because I want to get this thing back on the trail. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. It means a lot to me. This has been a really difficult process to get started, and just having you watch means a lot. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.